Hi guys, welcome to Coffee Break with Lori. This is Lori, and it's time for the show to start. No, my alarms are going off. Welcome in, whoever just stopped in. Um, who else here? Say something in the comments section so I can know that you're here. Hey, Stephen. Hey, Mom. I almost said Mama. Stephen's here, but he's on YouTube, so. Um, well, I thought I would also give you guys an update on top of, doing the regular stuff. Okay. Now he's here. So when I went to the doctor last Wednesday, he has put me in touch with a spine specialist. Someone who specializes in spines. I'm not going to read too much into it, but I think it's just process of elimination, but I'm not sure. So we are following through with everything. I still have agonizing pain in my back. I have to. Oh, the doctor said no more steroids. So we are using Tylenol extra strength. Tylenol specific, not aspirin, but Tylenol. He wants me to alternate with ibuprofen. But when I'm kind of leery about that. Not that I don't trust my doctor, but I just don't like to, because I forget which one I take, and I just assume like one day use Tylenol, the next day use ibuprofen, then Tylenol. Then I'd rather alternate days than alternate pill taking. Yeah, I'm horrible about remembering which one I just did. So I've been extra strength Tylenol seems to be doing the trick. When it stops working, then I might also switch it out. But yeah, that's what it is so far. I'm still doing my physical therapy twice a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go to physical therapy. So we shall see about that. I've also, on a different note, if you have any questions about the medical part, just let me know. But on a side note, I have decided that I'm going to work on I'm actually doing it for my travel business as a form of interaction, but I am going to work on sort of like a Family Feud type of game. It's just going to be like one question per day, but it kind of involves everybody. I might do more than that, but I think for right now, it'll just be one question a day. I'm putting together the questions and the answers and the point value. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I might also incorporate that into this channel for games to play. But for that, I'm going to be a little bit more technical with it. So I'm working with that. I've also been doing my studies. No, I just started 5 minutes ago. Coral, welcome in and good morning. Happy Monday. But I am also, um, I'm working on my studies. So um, I basically have moved to another vendor, and I'm also considering taking on doing some marketing classes. I know that's what Lauren is doing right now. She's taking some marketing classes. I think that I could benefit from it for multiple reasons. So, but first and foremost, the travel business that I had started. Um, so, but yeah, I'm staying pretty busy. So, but I've also in the last few days, Lauren and I both have gotten shipments for our materials that we have ordered. Because as most of you probably know, because it's just Stephen, Coral, and Mom. As you guys are aware, Lauren and I both are doing the travel business. Um, she's started up her own business with her own business name. She's got her own business cards, the whole 9 yards. And but we've got us each have got a stamper that we can stamp our company name, phone number, and I believe email address. Right? I think that's what mine says. But anyway, so we have been stamping books so that we can place them all over of wherever we want to put them. So the other thing I was thinking about doing, and I might see how it flies on Facebook. But first off, I want to try it here. If it works out well, and I'll tell you what it is here in a second. If it works out well, I'll move it to YouTube. But I would like to do some like video tours of the different ships that are offered for the different vendors. I would also like to. I think how I'm going to start it off though is I'm going to do like a virtual cruise party. Well, that way we can interact and see the different ships and take little. Well, I guess that's what they would be. Is because it's taking you on a. Oh shoot! I meant to not snooze that. Take you on like a virtual tour and show you what is available for each one, and that way, you know, if you ever decide to do one, you'll know what you're getting into. It's always a plus. So I'm thinking about doing that, but I'm waiting until I get all of our materials for all of our vendors so that we can get them stamped. I'm trying to get through all that before I do something like that. And And we should be able to try out well, like I said, I'm gonna start it off with Facebook. The well, I can't really call it Family Feud because then it would be a copyright. I'm calling it Lori's Feud Game. And then, putting out a question and ask for answers to see, if anybody can guess the answers that I have, just like it does on Family Feud, and give it a point value. And then I would like to try to figure out a way to create like a live actual game, and we'll play it just like they do on Family Feud. But it's going to be called. So if you hear me talk about Lori's Feud Game, that's what that is. Just so you know, I'm not going to keep calling it the FF game. I have some alarms get ready to go off. I was trying to stop them. But anyway, that gives us some chances to see how well it works. If it's well liked, I might actually do it on this channel's Facebook, or this on my Facebook, but through the channel. So and figure out a way to do it like on some type of whiteboard or something like that. So, and remember, I came up with bingo, so anything's possible. I created every one of those bingo cards, every last one of them. So, never say never. Other than that, between that and everything else, I stay busy. So if I haven't reached out to you, don't consider it me just being away from anybody. You have to send me a message so that I can reply, because I'm so swamped. And Monterey right here has decided that she wants to play all day. So, and if I don't play with her, she starts taking her paw. Like if I'm sitting here and I'm trying to work on something with my computer, right here, she will take her paw and she will knock my mouse out of my hand. So yeah, it's her way of saying, Mom, I need some playtime. So I usually go and try to play with her. Usually I do it from sitting right here. That way I can just throw it and she'll go chase it and bring it back to me. We're working on the getting her to bring it back and letting it go. Yeah, I think that takes away part of her fun, though. So anyway, other than that, how's everybody's week been? Well, it's going to be fall for you before too long, because it's getting ready to be spring for us. I was just thinking about that today. March, I think it's March 20th or 21st. 21st, I think, is the first full day.
Echo, when's the first day of spring?
In the United States, spring begins on Monday, March 20th.
No, the 20th. Yeah, but is it the first full day? I think they count it the first full day and the actual day it starts. That's 2 different days.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, that's right. You're starting your new shift tomorrow. Woohoo, Mr. Day Shift. Yeah, we're kind of going through all that over here as well. Hey, Lauren, let me grab me a drink.
Just drink mine.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, because probably since it's the first day of the week for you. Sunday starts a new week, don't it? Yeah, he got approved for it. What, I think a few weeks ago.
What's his new shift again?
Yeah, what is your shift? If you don't want to say it in the text, you don't have to, but message me. Yeah, it starts a new pay week. So it starts the new schedule as well. He's probably tired of working this shift, the overnight shift. It's hard. It's hard to get used to. You don't really get a life during your work week schedule. Don't speak out loud. Read it. Yeah.
Why didn't you turn that off?
I thought I did. I
On
just
your
did.
lock screen, it'll tell you if you have an alarm on or not.
It's off now. I
Okay.
hit the stop. I hit snooze before.
Yeah, but didn't you have 2 alarms that were off?
No, the first one was
No, because you had one go
First-
off right after you started.
yeah, that no, right before I started. Because it was to tell me when to start going live.
Okay.
Yeah, I certainly don't blame you about the wanting to go to daytime. I wish I could. With a different job. That's all right. I figured that's what you meant.
So what's his new shift?
Huh?
What's his new shift?
He never messaged me.
Did you say his new shift?
What are you doing the 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.? He didn't really message, so oh. He sent me a picture. Hang on.
Why can't we say it out loud? Is there a reason why we can't say it out loud?
Just he sent me a message because he didn't want it. Okay. Yeah, it's night shift is very difficult. I don't know how I've survived as long as I have, but I guess it's mostly to do with the extra money you make working third shift. So well, I survived because I needed the money. Oh my god, you guys, I made chicken noodle soup and I'm stuffed. I ate about an hour and a half ago and I'm still full. I took some chicken legs and boiled them down, and then added vegetables and chicken noodles. Oh yeah, I'm still full. I didn't make the noodles homemade, but I made the soup homemade. Well, as homemade as you want to call that.
You made the broth and
I made
shredded
the-
chicken.
The broth, and I shredded the chicken off the bone.
You didn't raise chicken.
No, I didn't raise the chickens to cut the legs off to to make the soup. Lauren's trying to be funny.
You didn't grill the vegetables.
I didn't grill the vegetables. I didn't grill them. Okay. I thought you said grill. I didn't grill them either. I didn't grill them anyway. But yeah, I'm full, and I made a whole stock pot full of it. So I got dinner for a couple nights, probably. Yeah.
You said dinner.
Dinner.
You said dinner.
Well, I was trying to say dinner. But yeah, I'm like stuffed. So, and it's the only time I've ate today. So, other than that, just Monterey, be in Monterey today, and of course she's asleep now. But I post. Oh yeah, I can show you this. Some of you probably seen it, but just in case you haven't,
My bunny hop video.
No, Monterey.
Doing what?
Doing her run.
The bunny hop.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. She's a hopping away. Yeah. She's always had that bunny hop for some reason, but it's just her doing it now when she's older. It's even funnier because you think it's just a puppy thing and it's not.
She didn't used to do that as a puppy.
Yeah, she did.
No, she just started doing that in the last maybe 3 months.
Well, I mean, when she was 6 months old, she's still a puppy.
We got her at 3.
Okay, but we started taking her out. She was probably about 4 or 5 months old. And that's when she started doing it.
I mean, we were already taking her out. She just went out by herself.
Yeah.
It's not like you never let her outside.
No. You know what I'm talking about. So that was funny. I got that off the security camera. So anyway, so what's everybody been up to? Anything fun or exciting? Yeah, I ate mine about what time we eat? About 5:30. Between 5 and 5:30 sometime. Way to go. Yeah, you did. You did it
I
not.
set it over there.
Huh?
I set it over there. This pile right here. Is
I know, but you're moving stuff around is probably what done it.
I'm doing this. Trying to get my pile straight.
Good luck with that. Put it back in the box. It'll be straight.
I know. I'm getting it ready for be picked up. That way it's not sprawled out everywhere.
Well, it's going to start warming up here next couple days. 50s. So, going to be comfortable around here. Oh, I heard that from over here.
Oh.
Lauren popped her back. Yeah, it's supposed to be that way most of this coming week, with a little rain in between. Like tomorrow night, it's supposed to rain, and then here and there throughout the week. But it's supposed to be warm. No matter Monterey, you sleepy girls. Are you a sleepy girl? She slept in her bed last night and didn't come in bed with me until it was about an hour or so before I got up this morning. So we got to have our little cuddle time, and then we got up. So I got up this early this morning, went to the bathroom. She was laying in her bed still, where I left her when I went to bed. And then I got up this morning and she was in bed with me. So, but she wanted to snuggle for a few. And then we got up. And then she decided to wreak havoc all day. All day. Yeah, I got my heating pad set up behind me. And it keeps slipping down. Oh, there we go. Yeah, peak is over. From everybody returning stuff and stuff like that from Christmas. Uh, yeah. About that time of the year where you get like a break. I don't even know what our truck count has been like at work. I'm not even really asked. I know at one time we were at 50 trucks. Let me see if anybody is on from. I sent one of my coworkers a message. But I know we've had, back when I was working, I went to work January 3rd. But that night we had 50 trucks, or may have been a little over 50. So it's just about our peak. I want to say next month things should start picking up if they haven't already. Farmers are starting to pick up on they got to fix all their equipment and stuff before planting season. I think planting season is in April.
It depends on the crop.
Well, yeah. April. Well, they're not going to do it until the last freeze of the year. So you figure
But
April,
you never know when that is.
April or May. Oh, I don't know. I haven't been at work. Probably. Probably has been. at least for Fridays anyway. I know there was one Friday. It was right after the first of the year, right after we went back, and then I didn't come back. Um, yeah, but watch out, because as soon as people start doing more activities outside and stuff like that, you're going to see your shopping stuff increase. So, which means the returns and stuff might increase. I'm getting full here still. I might have to go take me some Tums because I feel like I'm getting heartburn. Matter of fact, hold that thought. That's what I'm going to do. Oh. It's the last one I have.
Lana says I want a refund on mine. Give me a mom that answers the phone.
Oh, shoot.
What did you forget? The boy?
Okay. I'm still so full. My heartburn is kicking in. Yeah, I remember when I worked for Amazon. I was working 10 hours, I believe, on Mondays. Well, I have to now because I'm out of Tums. But the last time I worked at Amazon for any length of period that was noteworthy, I worked 10 hours on a Mondays at my current job, and then the rest of the week was Amazon. So I was putting in between 70 or right between 60 and 70 hours a week between the two jobs. Oh, I'll feel better here in a little bit once some of this food settles. But that was in 2017. I believe that's what it was. Yep. 60 of that, 50 to 60 of that was Amazon. The other 10 was my current job. So It's a lot of time. And it was every day or every week. So I didn't get a day off.
You worked there for like a week.
No, not the first time. That was the second time. And that's only because CNH allowed me to go to work there and then took it away right after I started. So, but that was the very first time I worked at Amazon. I worked there from September of that year until basically Christmas Eve. So, and that's how I got Christmas for you kids. Was through that. So, well, it was only meant to be temporary. We had a slow period at work, so they were telling people that if they wanted to work somewhere else, that they could. The only reason I worked the 10 hours was so I could keep my insurance active. And because I have to pay for it, I had to have money to have paid for it. So I did 10 hours a week there just to pay for my insurance. It gave me about $75 to $100. Or no, actually more than that. Yeah, my insurance wasn't that much. I don't remember what I made. It wasn't too far off from that actually, because I make more now than I did back then. So yeah. So that was that. So anyway, what else is going on? We have some lurkers. I know Mom's there and I know Crow's there, but they're doing other things. We call those lurkers. Okay. Yeah, but you're the one talking to me, so. What are you watching on YouTube? Oh, and it has began. Okay. Got you. The monsters, yeah. Yeah, I can get them on my TV. They have a channel for them. Yeah. She's making enough noise in there.
What?
Oh yeah, we have it on. What is it that's on the TV that I watch?
Feel
Pluto.
Pluto TV.
Yep. I found that out yesterday. We were watching what's his name preview the S23 Ultra and the iPhone 14 Max.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Mr. Who's the Boss.
Who's the box?
Mr. Who's the Boss.
Oh, Mr. Who's the Boss on YouTube. He just did a review about the S23 Ultra and the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Did a comparison to the two. So I like watching his. He's very thorough. So but yes, I did know about it. Goodness, baby girl. She's having some dreams. Yeah. I'm not ordering another phone for a while. Got another year before these are off their contract that we all have now. So
Is it 2 years?
Mhm.
I thought it was just 18 months.
No, it's a year, 2 years.
I don't think so.
Well, we'll know when it ends because we'll get a notification from T-Mobile saying we're preparing to switch your service. I'm trying not to get tired. Nothing yet. We have to get out of our contract with Sprint before we can move to T-Mobile. That's the only reason we haven't gotten our Magenta Max yet. When we switch to T-Mobile for billing, that's when we'll automatically be put into the Magenta Max. Yep. You're already with T-Mobile, that's why. We were Sprint customers. Well, we still are. We're just waiting because we're on a contract with the phones, even though we don't pay for them. We have to wait till our contract is up, and then we can switch over to T-Mobile billing. And when we switch over to T-Mobile billing, we will be switching over to the Magenta Max package. I don't know why I yawn when I'm sitting here. I do not know why. That's my understanding that we were on a 2-year agreement. I mean, I can always call them tomorrow and find out.
It says here the pay off my phone is $360.
Well, look at your agreement and see how long it's for.
You only told me 18 months. I don't know why it's only 24 months because
Is
the
it?
iPhone Forever plan is every 18 months you can upgrade.
Yeah, but you're not on that anymore.
Why?
Because you switched when you got this phone. But check the agreement should tell you what it's.
Yeah, I just said it was originally 18 months. I don't know why it started being 24 months for.
Because that was their agreement for getting the phone for free. You have to keep service for the length of time that they say, and then the phone is for free. So that's how that works. Miss Snorri Pants. She's snoozing like a rock. But yeah, sorry. Because I started off years ago as Sprint. And when Sprint merged with T-Mobile, we had to switch out our SIM cards because we were being put on the T-Mobile network, which meant we had to be able to get the signal from the towers. So we did that, but that was before we got these phones. We got them, it'll be a year ago on Valentine's Day. But when we switched them, they were already on the T-Mobile network. So we didn't really have to switch them again. But now we're still getting billed from Sprint. So we have to wait until our contract for the free phones is up in order to get our billing switched to T-Mobile. So Sprint has to stay on in business that long. So yeah, it's just a matter of waiting for that to happen. So and it's a pain because there for a long time I thought we were supposed to be switching, in a month, and then it became another month, and then finally someone told me, "Oh, well, you can't switch out yet because you have phone service, you have a contract, and as long as there's a contract, you can't switch out." So, and if you do switch out while on your contract, you got to pay the remaining balance of your phone. I'm like, well, I'm not paying for the phone. So, yeah, that would leave me still paying nothing. The contract is for the phone to be free. So, and I've already traded in my other phone. So, anyway, what was strange? It's because I ate, is why I'm yawning now. And I yawned once, and that's all it took. I was like, where's that noise? Oh, from Sprint. That's what Sprint told me. And that I called T-Mobile to verify it, and they said, yes, that was correct. So we have another year of the T-Mobile, or before we can get to T-Mobile Magenta Max. We'll know when it's going to happen because we will get a message stating that our billing is switching to T-Mobile. So just so you know, it won't just happen without our being notified. We'll get the text message. So Yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. And to be told for so long that, oh, yeah, well, it's going to happen in a month or it's going to happen in another month. Now, the only way that it'll happen any sooner without paying for it is when Sprint says, okay, we're ready to do this. The rest is just contracts. So let's go ahead and switch everybody over. Then they will switch everybody over. But if they're not ready for that until after our contract is up, then we'll just be switching manually because I'm not paying for phones. I pretty much have already paid the for a portion of them. I paid for the difference of the phones. I had to pay the difference of the phones to get the phones for free. Um, because they were what happened was we got the um iPhone 13 Pro Maxes, but they were giving away the iPhone 13. So I was like, what do we got to do to get the iPhone 13 Pro Max? They said you just pay the difference. So that's what I paid almost a year ago. Um, so it's almost time for her to get her little pads. Little, she get growing fur between her pads on her paws. When she's asleep, she does not mind having her paws rubbed. But if she's awake, she don't like it at all. But she's just fine with it when she's asleep. She always, if she's laying on me, you can probably see her paw. It's right here. She kicks it up on my leg. It's funny. If I get up, it wakes her up. So, yeah. She's spoiled. Rotten. But she needs to have her claws clipped again. They're getting pretty sharp. Got to keep up on it. It's like once a month. Claws need cut down and grinded. That sounds horrible. Grind their claws. But yeah, that's what has to be done. And she got her vaccinations for the year. She got the biggest package that they could give her because she had to have her heartworm test so that she could get on her preventatives, and it requires a heartworm test. And she was negative, so she was able to get her heartworm medication. So she gets it again on the 20th of this month. I'm just curious. Oh, no, not leap year. So next year's leap year. So yeah. I have to go get that. Um, Oh, I just got a message. Seems like one of your streams is having connection issues. Stand by. We are trying to restore the connection. Okay, am I still here? Am I still here? Okay. Coral, are you still there? Stephen, are you still there? And then we have one person that I don't know who it is. Okay. Yeah, it said I had a connection error to one of them. It didn't tell me which one. So, time to play again. I had to unplug it because Monterey was running around like a crazy lady. There we go. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I lost connection. I was practically because I was moving stuff. Well, it's okay because I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Because I'm 2 minutes past an hour. And we don't have a lot of conversation going on. So I don't like to have a lot of dead air. But we can we can carry this conversation on if you'd like, Coral. If you're not, yeah, it's because of the connection. When I lost connection, it does that. But Coral, if you want to talk, we can do so as soon as I end the stream. Oh, in the last few weeks, I'm told it went from 30 trucks to 8. So, okay, well, you just messaged me. So, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it. All right, well, you too. Coral, just message me when you are ready to talk. I will still be here. I'm probably going to work on my the Lori's feud game. So I'll be sitting here. Just message me. And but it was good to see everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Stay safe, stay warm, stay cool, whichever the case may be. And I will see you here next week. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.